Hello, Gadflies. Thank you for watching. I am here. Sorry, let me mute this. I am here live covering the Los Angeles City Council meeting. So let's tune in to that meeting, shall we? I think so. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So we are watching the Los Angeles City Council meeting. Currently, I'm about to tune in so we can have some audio. And of course, the agenda is found on clerk.lacity.org. There's both the HTML agenda and the regular downloadable agenda if you want to take a souvenir for today's meeting, City Council meeting. So I was briefly, I'm a little bit late today. Usually I'm here for like the very beginning, but we had some drug users in the alley disturbing the peace, and I had to deal with that. 5252. My mobile network is not available? Do you see this shit? I am connected to a wireless and my mobile. Yo, what the fuck? That's crazy. What is happening? I just made a phone call, y'all. My mobile network is not working, y'all. This is crazy. They're thwarting me. They're like essentially they're thwarting me. We're gonna shut my phone off and this is crazy. I just made a phone call both to the non-emergency line, to the LAPD non-emergency line, and to my boyfriend. I just made 2 phone calls and a Wi-Fi call. Why would my network not be working on my phone right as soon as I log into the city council meeting? I'm actually surprised, but this has happened to me before, guys. When I was calling a lot during the lockdowns, they actually even sent the network guy to come and fix the internet when it was working perfectly fine. Took the internet down just for the meeting, and when I recorded him, was like, "What are you even fixing?" He mysteriously left and didn't have any answers for me. So yeah, they've thwarted before, but it's very interesting that I just called the city LAPD non-emergency line, my boyfriend, and had a conversation with my friend on Instagram, my best friend on Instagram. Why would my network not be working as soon as I call the city council? That's crazy. That was a very interesting budget.
Welcome to Zoom for Government. Enter your meeting ID followed by pound.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You saw it. I caught it on live.
Enter your participant ID followed by
And I
pound.
screenshotted.
Otherwise, just press you have joined the meeting as an attendee and will be muted throughout the meeting. Performance of our job. Your hand has been raised.
Can you believe that happened? I got it. I got it on live. It happened. Sorry, I gotta get this shit out of
Heidi and Frank have captivated millions of on-air listeners during their daily commute. With them challenging
That was so spooky.
and their unwavering support of free speech, meaning they say whatever they want. While not always PG, Heidi and Frank are never afraid to speak their mind, go the distance for their listeners. I had the privilege of being a guest on their show, and let me tell you, it was like being placed in the middle of a 3-ring circuit for 5 minutes. But beyond their personal success, Heidi and Frank have made significant contributions to Los Angeles and far beyond this. year, Heidi Frank has spearheaded numerous initiatives that benefit the citizens of Los Angeles. They launched Stay Open LA to support
I can't believe I caught that show on live. That's
during the
fantastic.
COVID-19 pandemic.
I screenshotted it, so I'll show you.
The annual KLOS Blood Drive, the nation's largest media blood drive to benefit the Red Cross. This is important to me because I've always believed that by donating blood, it is the easiest way for average day citizens.
They did that.
And they have raised over $10 million.
Or it was just a really
children's research hospital.
Strange coincidence.
While keeping people smiling and entertained, regardless of what was going on in the world. Their contributions have enriched the lives of the citizens of the city of Los Angeles. And so without further ado,
we are live covering the Los Angeles City Council meeting in Los Angeles City Hall at Spring Street and First. So easy to remember, right? That was good city planning, honestly. So let me just tell you a little story about today. Why I was like so flabbergasted by the idea that I didn't have mobile network for a call. Very strange. I reset my phone and it seemed to let the call go through, but I called like right away so no thwarting could get in. But basically, I posted this to my personal Instagram. I went, first of all, I noticed my cats were acting weird, which was, they like to hang out with me while I'm doing my homework, and I was like, where are the cats? And I heard them like running around like scared, and so they went and hid, and I was like, why are the cats hiding? And so I noticed when I looked out the window, somebody was out there just like swaying back and forth, all like Fentied out, like high, very clearly high, and not just like high on weed or like alcohol or anything recreational. This girl was out of her mind, high, blacked out. And so she's sitting there like literally looking like the Grudge. Her hair is over her face and literally standing there. She's just high, standing there. Sorry, I thought I heard something, and you'll see why. She's a high standing there, looking, like not looking over our fence, but like her stomach is leaned against our fence, and her torso can obviously pass the top of the fence because it's a short fence. And so she's literally just there, up to the fence. And that's like right up against my bathroom window, basically. Like there's a little space with the fence, but it's right aligned with the bathroom window. So I'm looking out the bathroom window and I'm like, who the fuck is there? Like, who is that? And the thing is last night, a different woman of different complexion, we'll say that, darker complexion, a different woman with different hair was doing the exact same thing in the exact same spot. And so I was like, this has to be like a behavior related to some kind of purchasing of illicit and illegal, you know what I mean? This has to be some kind of behavior. And I'm wondering who is facilitating that. And so lo and behold, that girl this morning has another guy next to her, and he's like, oh, she's with me. And I'm like, who are you? And they're both clearly homeless. They're both clearly high. And more characters come into the scene. 2 more characters come into the scene. This scene ends with one of the characters coming into my fence, coming past my fence and knocking on the door, peering through the fence, peering through the window. And apologizing, I guess. I don't know, just like blabbering on. And so yeah, that's why I'm late, guys. And I've been cleaning up my alley. I've been cleaning up this alley, trying to keep it clean for this exact reason, because I don't want it to invite people to post up there and think that that's a spot to hang out and camp out. Anyway, I recorded these fools, and I feel like they got pissed about it. So now I'm just kind of like, they're gonna come back, But I called the non-emergency number, right? Because they clearly were doing some kind of drug deal. Like there was some kind of situation where they're high. Yesterday, there's a situation with this woman in the exact same spot. Today, it's another group of people in this exact same spot, clearly high. So I call the non-emergency number. Phone goes through, have this full conversation, tell this lady exactly what just happened. She is telling me it's not an emergency. And I'm like, yes, is this the non-emergency number? Did I call the right number? Yeah, it's not an emergency. I can't help you with that. When they come back, you can call back. Like, when they come back, they might not be too happy. So, can you at least have patrol to come check this alley? Put that in their little circle, because there's an issue now. We're having an issue with these people. And now they're coming in through my flipping door. Through my flipping gate. It says no trespassing. If you want to apologize, write a sorry note, post it. But that's the shit that I'm dealing with right now. That's why I was late, guys. And then I call my best friend. She's the one who told me to call the non-emergency line. Call my best friend back, tell her about the situation. And then I call my boyfriend, tell him about the situation. And then I jump on a live, try to call city council, and you see mobile network not able to connect. While I was connected to Wi-Fi on my phone, while I was connected to my network on the phone, I checked all the settings. It takes resetting my phone to get it to work. That's great. Fantastic. Very strange. And honestly, like I told you, I've seen similar behavior before. They've actually shut off the entire internet during that time, trying to thwart. Why are they so scared? Like, what are they so scared of? A phone call? They're afraid of free speech. That's why it was put into the Constitution. That's why it was ingrained in the Constitution. Like, I'm not even dressed because of all this drama, guys. We are fully in the moo-moo on the X. Live. Oops. What's happening? Okay.
About all your years of success, and of course, too, all behind the scenes. I've been to the station. It's like all the behind the scenes work. It's really fantastic. It's a lot of fun. I've had my own fun experiences on Power 106 and some of the other stations. And I want to commend you all too, and Bueno Media, for also promoting how important it is for civic engagement.
They have the radio
All
hosts.
of the extra efforts that you all do to help motivate people when sometimes they feel pretty low down. So I just want to thank you all for your work, for your talent, and letting your voice be everyone prior to what's happening. So congratulations on the whole thing.
Thank you. Councilmember Soto Martinez.
So much, Council President. Very briefly, I want to say thank you, Councilmember Ellie, for celebrating Heidi Frank.
I'm in my bun and everything. Nothing has been prepared. Sorry.
In the middle of the day, I think. I remember driving across the city as an organizer. And always.
This is presentations right now. So let me show you the. Actually, we might lose a live if we do it that way. Let's look at the agenda, guys. Go here. Oops. And what we're going to do is look at the agenda. Where is it? There it is. There we go. Now we can see the window too. Cool. Yeah, cool. Still doing live. Okay. So, not going to do that. Confuses it. We have items noticed for public hearing. One item. That's how you know there's shenanigans, okay, everybody? It's an indicator. It's not always going to be the case. Cover my ass with that. But it is an indicator that shenanigans are happening. And if you see the shenanigans that I'm talking about, oh gosh, it's Kevin's giant head. These are the shenanigans we are talking about. All these people here wearing red shirts. Typically, they will wear red shirts. It's very interesting. Purple is also a color that tends to be used, but red is very, 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 very common. You'll see them using a bunch of red shirts in the council chamber. Maybe because it's visible, maybe because it's bright, maybe because it's emotional. Who knows? They like that color, even though they're Democrats. So, one item, and then the rest of the items, 2 through, wait for it, items 2 through 21. Items 2 through 21. Those are voted on already. And items for which public hearings have not been held, 22 through 37 or 36. 22 through 36. Those are open for public comment. And they're just about land, transportation. I mean, these are all juicy things you could talk about, and you'll see some gadflies they do it every week. I don't know how they do it every week. They find a way to talk about every single, or at least multiple items, which is very interesting. I tried to dig through and find items that they're hiding. They'll often create these little stacks of they're like items that definitely could have been condensed into one item. They'll use that as fluff, and then they'll put something juicy in between. Ooh, we have public comment now is starting. Oh no, never mind. It's not public comment, it's just another presentation. And we have, who do we have here in these corners here? These are people here for public comment, most likely. Maybe they were invited. I don't see too many gadflies back there. Where are they at? But they also do a very good job at keeping people out of the camera. So there's that.
More than 1 in 5 Americans live with a mental health condition, many of which require a lifetime of care and support. Addiction impacts people from all walks, cutting across race, class, and age. It doesn't discriminate, but too often access to treatment and recovery support does. Colleagues, we don't have to shy away from that challenge. Today, I'm honored to recognize valiant people and organizations working tirelessly to ensure more Angelenos achieve and sustain long-term. These heroes are breaking down the barriers that keep people from getting the help they need, whether that's expanding access to treatment programs, supporting harm reduction strategies, or fighting the stigma that too often surrounds addiction and mental health challenges. Recovery is a lifelong process. It takes a village of family members, friends, healthcare providers, counselors, and advocates all pulling together to support those in recovery. To those in recovery, we see you, we celebrate your strength because it's not easy, and to those still fighting, know this community is standing behind you every step of the way. Today, I invite all residents from Los Angeles to participate in National Recovery
programs and activities that honors the journey of recovery. Now I'm going to make space for some of the organizations and people who are the face and voice of Recovery Council District 1 to share some of their remarks.
Oh
I want to
my
acknowledge the
gosh.
alcohol.
We're gonna let this go, okay, guys? You listen.
Substance abuse treatment facility for women for almost 50 years, and was the first program on the West Coast to provide shelter and substance abuse treatment for women. I invite Barbara Washington, residential counselor, who will speak on their behalf.
Good morning, and thank you for having me. My name is Barbara Washington. I am an alumni of the ACW Alcoholism Center for Women. I went to ACW looking for help to find me again. I was in an abusive relationship, and I thought I had no help of getting out of it. I tried to commit suicide a few times, and at that time, I did not know I was following in the footsteps of my birth mother, who did commit suicide after placing me in a lovely home with my mother, who had me since I was 6 months old.
Okay.
I went through my pity party of this is how my life is going to be, and you give me 4 beautiful children, and you give me no hope to live and raise them in a peaceful, happy home.
What?
Then 7 years ago, August 30th, 2017 to January 2nd, 2018, I got hope, happiness, and joy, and me back. I just needed someone to believe in me and tell me that I could do it, and that I could make it in this thing called life. This is what I want to pass down to anyone needing to get help, and get help, and get help. Don't give up on yourself because you matter. Thank you, God. Thank you, ACW, for giving me a chance to thrive and be present in my life today. I have been 7 years sober, and 5 of those years I've been working at ACW as a residential counselor. I started off as a case aide and a driver, then I went to counselor. I have been, and I want to share my experience, strength, and hope to anyone who will listen, to anyone who I can pay it forward to, so that I too can find they too can find sobriety, happiness, and joy in their life. And thank you so much for having me.
Interesting.
Thank you so much, Ms. Washington. The next person I'd like to bring up, I want to share that it's a great honor and privilege for me to be able to introduce them. We're from the same block in Highland Park, and I've known this person my entire life. So I would like to invite first, just recognizing the organization that they're from. Amity Foundation has been doing phenomenal work, not only in City Hall, but throughout the city and county of Los Angeles. They do work at our Beacon location and Zangada Home, both in Council District 1, for people recently released from prison. And now it is with the greatest honor that I would like to invite Raul Frias, Regional Director, to share a few words with us.
Thank you. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I'm also an alumni from Amity Foundation. I was introduced to Amity for services. It's really an honor to stand here today and share a bit of my journey with you. My story is one of many ups and downs, filled with countless struggle, moments of despair. For years, I found myself trapped in the cycle of addiction, going through different programs and detox centers, searching for a way out. Nothing seemed to work. I was lost, didn't know if I'd ever find a way forward. But everything changed when I walked through the doors of Amity Foundation, the teaching and therapy in the meeting. What made Amity different? It wasn't just another program. It was a school of moral development, emotional literacy, and a community that embraced, challenged me, and believed in me long before I believed in myself. I was needed here, I was seen, and I was trusted to think and act different. For the first time, I felt a part of something bigger than myself. During my time at Amity, I received unwavering support and confidence in my ability, even when I wasn't able to see them as myself. Through the various methods such as customized curriculum, group sessions, and personalized treatment plans, settings, and always working towards goals played a crucial role in my transformation. This community provided me with a second chance, not only in being a better parent, but also reclaiming my life. Today, as the regional director of the Amity Foundation, I am committed to extend the same support and belief to others. I work with numerous individuals offering the same trust and encouragement that was once given to me, guiding them and finding their own path just as I found mine. I am grateful every day for the opportunity give back and be a part of the community that is people and help them realize their potential. Thank you for being here, for believing in Abby Foundation, and for believing in change. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Raul. Now, I want to uplift Social Model Recovery Systems Royal Palms program for providing recovery services to the LGBTQ plus community and its allies. I invite Vanessa Ramos, Program Director, to share a few words with us.
Interesting.
My name is Vanessa Ramos, and I am honored to stand before you today as the Program Director of Royal Palms, a program of social model recovery system. But I'm not just here as a professional in the field of recovery, I'm also here as someone who has personally walked this path. I'm a proud alumni of Social Model Recovery Systems, and I've been in recovery for 17 years. My journey through recovery is not just a chapter in my life, it's a story of who I am. Recovery for me has been a long and winding road filled with unexpected twists and significant challenges, especially in those early days. There were moments when the path forward seemed uncertain, and the weight of it all felt almost unbearable. But in those dark and overwhelming moments, I found something I didn't know I had, and that was hope and resilience. I learned to dig deep and hold on to that hope, even when it seemed like the only thing that was keeping me afloat. Facing those obstacles head on wasn't easy, but it shaped me into the person that I am today. Recovery is not just about overcoming substance abuse. It's about confronting fear, battling doubt.
So I just posted on X about my service tanking. Maybe somebody who's more tech experienced than me could explain how this thwarting is possible. I said, just had several phone calls and a video call. As soon as I dial into the Los Angeles City Council meeting, my service tanks and I can't make any phone calls. Thwarting or just happenstance? Any other gadflies experience such tech phenomenons when calling the council? And we'll see, if anybody has a similar experience. Just had several phone calls and a video call, and then I added a little emoji of the decrease signal. Man, this is crazy, dude. I cannot believe I caught it on video. I am gonna put that shit online. Gonna put that shit online. Gonna put that. He's back. So yeah, I think that this presentation is from, it's like the going, like they have like the going, like this running campaign right now against awareness. See me tweak it out, man. Zen. Yeah, so we're gonna put in the sound so you can hear.
Stick around.
We're 25 minutes into the call.
And I'll tell you something amazing. That little girl that I just told you about that was 2 years old at the time, the day she's 12, that 6-year-old, the day she's 16, they run, they play a race to see who gets first and call me dad. And I owe all that to Jimmy Caromero. They were in the stage at California State University of Beacon Hills watching their father walk the stage because I just graduated with a master's degree. About a week ago, I just received
Is this even still
my
live?
associate number. That gives
Yeah,
the
it
ability
is.
to work as a marriage family therapist.
So this looks like for the center,
Clinica
maybe in
Romero,
Hollywood. I don't want to
6 and 5,
misquote, but I
family,
believe they said something
love,
about
and reconstructed my whole
LGBT.
family. I get to be a son today to my mother and father, which, by the way, they wanted me to say hello to you, Mr. De Leon. And I love my life today, and I owe it all to Clinica Romero. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and congratulations. Our final organization is the United American Indian Involvement, which supports the physical, behavioral, and spiritual well-being of American Indians and Alaska Natives in the
This is a
Los
lot of
Angeles area by
presentations.
providing
No wonder.
comprehensive, integrated
I guess
solutions
I wasn't
that focus
late,
on all age
guys.
groups and incorporate Native cultures and traditions. I would
This
like
is
to
still
invite
just the
Tenda Leon,
beginning of the meeting.
clinical therapist and social worker, to share a few words. Thank you.
I think they did vote. Yeah, they did vote.
Good afternoon. Thank you for having me here.
The meeting's been going for 40 minutes, 45 minutes, and they did take some votes. He is back.
Drinking alcohol. Today, Clinical Romero also has a big clinic in City Culture as well, right across the street from the General Hospital. Just want to make sure that we recognize Clinical Romero in City Culture. As well as brothers and sisters who spoke today in heartfelt testimony to what you do every single day. I just want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. My older sister was a user of crystal meth. And compound that with her mental health issues and experiencing homelessness for a period of time. A woman, a mother for even out of the system, never having a real opportunity to have the therapeutic counseling that is so sorely needed in many communities of color, particularly because the pathway, the lack of healthcare, the lack of services means that they end up becoming
County Jail. Means they end up in San Quentin, Tulsa, Vacaville, Chino, all that sort of thing. And the brother from Kitty Governmental who just become, a master's in social work. We're all proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
So yeah, the guy came back. The tweaker guy came back and honked, picked up one of the tweaker ladies, and then just drove off after like sitting there in front of my window, the same window that I recorded him from, and just like sitting there for a second, and then I started getting closer to like the recording the whole time behind my curtain. And I get closer and closer, and I'm about to open the curtain, and then he speeds off. So, so fucking creepy shit, guys. So stupid. And of course, we've got Kevin DeLeon blabbering. We haven't missed anything important.
Don't simply give you the money
Since I did get that shit on film.
to get folks, on a pathway to recovery. The stories that we hear time and time again are less and less because addiction is more stronger because drugs are going to be created right now. I never thought my wildest dreams that we'd have something like fentanyl, or the different versions of crystal meth, how devastating our community.
Yeah, crystal meth is very devastating for our communities.
You do it with so
Y'all doing this? Y'all setting this shit up? Is this your bullshit?
to do the work that must be done
Assholes.
every single day. So I'm glad that you're being recognized so much.
The blocking my cell service, that was some like scream level shh right there.
Other council districts in the valley and elsewhere, but we're here to
They really do know how to finesse. That's the devil for you.
Keep fighting and keep saving lives.
What a crazy, crazy thing. Look at how many people are in there.
Thank you, Councilmember Rodriguez.
All for the presentation. They just fill up more and more people.
Thank you, Ms. Hernandez, for bringing in this presentation and collective work and sharing your story. I think, when I hear the stories, it's just
Who do we see? Oh, Kwan's back there. Oh, I see.
The services are available. And I'm reminded of this because it's one of those continued fights of advocacy that I
He's talking to Andrew. Or
Or
Adam. Adam. Who is talking to Adam?
So that we can expand these programs because we know on our
Who is
streets
talking to
what the
Adam?
struggles and challenges are for those people that are struggling.
Is that the other gadfly lady?
And so I want to thank you for sharing your stories because I'm hoping that it becomes a
This
catalyst
is over here.
for us to get the resources invested into expanding these programs because we know how needed it is in
See?
for all
She
of
is
us.
talking to him. He's a regular.
But most importantly, I want to
Is she a regular?
I know we're talking about expanding into Pacoima at my alma mater, Pacoima Middle School, and making sure that we are doing the proactive work of engaging.
Oh,
with
she's
them
wearing.
so that they can find the
So Mr. Spindler noted that she tends to wear something on her lapel. He speculated that it may be related to some intelligence gathering. Interesting theory, Mr. Spindler. We have, oh, we're not letting us see the gadflies. What a day, guys. I thought it was going to be a boring day. I like boring days.
I think it's nothing short of what that we were able to meet that resource because sadly we don't have it as widely available as we do. And so we have a lot more work collectively to do to make sure that the advocacy remains strong so that we get those additional resources invested. So congratulations and thank you for sharing your story and for your collective work.
Thank you, Councilmember Sotomayor.
Thank you so much, Council President. I just want to thank you, compañera, Councilmember Hernandez, for bringing this collective group of folks, amazing folks in the community, and continue to uplift recovery and different alternative models. And
Zen,
oftentimes we don't think about
who do we have
here?
here?
They're not the majority of
Red
folks,
shirts.
certain folks don't think, like, perhaps
The British are coming! The British are coming! I wonder if that's why they wear red. Because they're British. They're for the UK. Conspiracy theory. People who wear red are British.
In wealthier neighborhoods, they had recently.
Just a joke, guys. Just a joke. All in good fun.
But as convenient working folks, we have to depend on our own and getting.
We are hosting Gadfly Herald live on
The best they can.
X. This guy is so toe. Three views.
Thank you for this presentation, and to all of you who are joining us, who have fought the struggle of recovery heroically, one day at a time, and have celebrated each of those daily victories, which have ended up being tremendous victories over the course of many years, as you described. It's really an inspiration to all of us and to all of those who still haven't embarked on the path of recovery as well. So we thank you very much for being with us, and thank you to all the organizations for helping to facilitate everyone on the path of recovery. Councilmember Hernandez, please.
Thank you, Council President. To the providers and advocates who shared a few words today, thank you so much. Thanks for sharing your stories. It's because of you that families in our community feel hope, and it's because of you that we feel hope here in the chambers. And now, on behalf of the City of Los Angeles, I want to declare that the month of September 2024 is National Recovery Month. Let's build a city where every person struggling with addiction can access the life-saving and life-changing services that they deserve. Thank you so much, colleagues.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all very much for being with us. Before we go to public comment, I would like to recognize Councilmember Rodriguez for an announcement.
Very much. Hi, I'm very happy to be joined this morning by Amira Eppolito, who is the president of the Women's Police Officers Association,
Wow.
and Commander Elaine Morales.
This is crazy.
As a result of our commitment to ensuring that there are promotional opportunities for women in the department, it's not enough that we actually introduce more women into the force. It's important that we're intentional about how we change the culture to ensure that more women will actually be able to ascend the ranks. And leadership development is an important investment for women and people of color in the department, and it was with that work that we have been leading out of the Public Safety Committee, and that was subsequently approved by our Budget Committee, that we made an intentional investment that will ensure that women in the department would be
She is so
exposed
full
to the
of
training that will help
shit. She
accelerate
is
the
so
ability
full
for them
of
to promote
She's
women in
so
the
full
department. So I'd like to
She
invite them
is so
for a
full
quick
of
overview
it.
of
She
the
is so
event
full
that they
of
attended very
it.
recently.
She
And I wanted
is
to let
so
you all
full
know that it was
of
your support
it.
that enabled their
Oh,
efforts to
God.
attend this very important. Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, Council President and Council members. Again, last week we attended a 3-day seminar in Anaheim. There was about 1,700 attendees. Approximately 50 of those were within the organization of LAPD, both sworn and civilian, open to both men and women. And just like Councilman
Oh, I was just talking to you.
this opportunity allows every individual to make that.
Why are you wearing your sunglasses on top of your head?
The bigger piece on that.
Intelligence gathering?
Community. They see myself. They see Captain Amira.
Just playing on the joke that was made by the goat. Just a lowly goat puppet, guys. Don't be concerned about what he
So
says.
with that, also myself, I am a
It's not like he's an
board member of the
attorney or
Latin
anything.
Association of Law Enforcement.
Not like
And
he
I would
doesn't know
also
that.
like to thank the council for this culture shift.
I'm
And I'd
just
also like
joking,
the
guys.
council
Just
to
joking.
remember our new chief
Comedy.
is hopefully going to stay in the same speed and continue the same footprint with this culture shift. So you will see more of
What
us.
is happening?
Thank you very much
Culture
for
shift? You mean all the crime
I would like
happening
to
right
thank
now?
Amira Eppolito Esposito from New
Where you?
Good morning, everyone. I am the current president of the Los Angeles Women Police Officer and Associates. We are a nonprofit associated with the LAPD. We are 99 years old, so next year we're going to be 100.
Yay! Honestly, that's pretty
We
cool.
are so grateful for the training that you funded. We don't get out much in training, so to have 51 of our women, various ranks, we have police officers,
Why don't you get much
detectives,
training?
sergeants, lieutenants, even a little bit of command staff and our civilian staff as well. We represented 35 different divisions there. And the opening day, a lot of us wore our uniforms and represented the LAPD well. I know this training is going to help us accomplish our mission. Our mission is to recruit, retain, advance, and support women in law enforcement. And you're going to help us do that. So we hope to better represent our department, be better leaders, and also to serve our communities better. And hopefully you'll see that the next coming year.
Wow.
So thank you so much for your generosity. We are grateful. I can't tell you how many emails and how many positive things I heard from the women that attended. It was a very powerful, unique showing, and LAP never shows up like that. So to see 51 women in Anaheim taking over was very powerful. Very, very indebted to you for this very generous contribution. Thank you. And at this time, we'd like to present a photograph and a very nice appreciation to Councilmember Monica Rodriguez.
All right. Thank you very much for being with us today.
Photo op.
Remember that this is Jewish spirit.
Council President, I believe the amendment for item 1, city attorney has it for reading into the record. Thank you.
And the motion on item number 1 reads that I move that item number 1 on today's council agenda be amended to instruct the city clerk to change the date of the hearing to Tuesday, September 17, 2020. I believe the second was Councilmember Hugo Martinez. Very good. Thank you so much. All right. Councilmember Rodriguez, shall we go to 20 now, or would you prefer to wait? Okay, let's go ahead and go next to item number 20, which is called special by Councilmember.
Thank you, Council President. Colleagues, I'd like to ask for your aye vote in support of item 20, which is a model that was created in my council district working with West Valley Home Gas. That's adding another tool for us to combat and address RV homelessness. We've seen an explosion of RV encampments across the city. And while we can continue to lead with enforcement tactics, this is another avenue for us to find a pathway forward to accelerate the outreach strategy, the disposition of the RVs in a way that helps to do it in a very cost-effective and timely manner. And so this is an add-on to some of the efforts that are already being available to us. I'm really proud that since our initial $350,000 grant from the Hilton Foundation, create different systems and approaches, but this is an additional approach and methodology that we can standardize to help ensure that we have a more efficient way of addressing this citywide and cross-training some of the service providers to understand how to do it in this accelerated manner. And so for that, I want to thank Councilmember Rahman for working with my office to help ensure that we were getting this through committee. It was a lengthy process because we have to figure out, I know we talk about piloting a lot, but it's only so that we can develop what a systematic approach would be and scale up. And so this will avail another tool for each of us to apply to our respective areas. And for that, I want to thank you, and I ask for that.
And for that, I want to thank you.
Thank you very much.
That's what they always say.
Thank you for the work that you've done on this issue and also for your comment about pilot programs, because we often do pilot programs here, and then we don't do as good a job of looking back and saying what worked, what didn't work, is it scalable, how much did it cost?
The way that they talk is so corny.
Is it an
Don't they
opportunity
get tired of it?
And to look at the best practices on the RV issue that have
What
been,
happened?
experimented
here?
with around the city, so that we can have that comprehensive.
It's so corny. It's so fake.
Look forward to taking those
Wow,
next
look
steps.
at that corny smile. It has to be hurting his face. Maybe his face is so miserable.
Go ahead and open the roll. Close the roll, tabulate the vote.
Miserable, man.
Christine, aye.
Thank you very much. Let's go next to the public comment portion of our meeting. So, Mr. Clerk, Mr. City Attorney, if you could please read in the instructions for comment.
As indicated on the agenda, members
that
of the
one
public wishing to offer public comment, you call 669-254-5252.
Let's make sure we raise our hand. Yes.
ID number 16053.
Got all these people.
466, and then press pound. Then press pound again when prompted for participant ID. Once admitted into the meeting, press star 9 to request to speak. When it is your turn to speak, an automated voice will ask you to press star 6 to unmute.
To people providing public comment, when it is your turn to speak, either at the podium or on the phone, please state which of the agenda items you'd like to speak to. You will have 1 minute per item, up to 3 minutes total for the items open for public comment. We will tell you when your time is up. When speaking on the agenda item, you must be on topic. Our goal is to get through as many speakers as we can. If you are not on topic, or if we cannot tell whether you are on topic, you will give one brief warning from me or the council president. At that point, you need to get immediately and clearly on topic. If you do not do so, or if you again stray off topic, we'll forfeit the rest of your speaking time, and we will move on to the next speaker.
Blah, blah, blah.
For public
We
comment
think we
are
can
items number
limit your
1,
speech.
items
Blah,
22,
blah,
30.
blah.
So again, let me repeat. The items that are open for public comment are items number 1 and items 22 through 36. Members of the public
According
may
to
also
you.
speak for up to 1 minute for general public comment. During general public comment, members of the public may speak to any of the items or anything else in the city's subject matter jurisdiction. For members
Blah,
of the public calling in,
blah,
when it is your
blah.
turn to speak, an automated message from Zoom will prompt you to press star 6 to unmute yourself. If you do not do so, council staff will prompt you once more. At that point, you need to immediately unmute yourself, or unfortunately, you will forfeit your speaking time.
We don't need to listen to you.
Next caller. Finally,
You are not a very fair
the
guy.
live feeding of the broadcast.
Once you violate the U.S. Constitution, you're null and void, buddy.
Please keep an ear to the phone so you know in real time when it is your turn to press star 6 to unmute. Second, if you're listening to this meeting on another device, please turn down the volume on that device immediately when it's your turn to speak.
Where's Fowl?
Feedback and the
Where'd he
time
go?
delay that will cause a great deal of confusion if you continue to
Where's
listen on
Fowl?
other devices. Thank you.
With that, we'll start with public comment. Oh, where'd the sound go, guys? Oh, we're starting the tech problems
All right,
again.
with that, I'm going to call a series of names. As I call your names, you can make your way to the left-hand side of the
There
council
is in
table.
person public
You do not need to speak in the order that I call you, but please don't start lining up until I call your name, because we have a number of people we need to get through, and I'd like to make it not have a traffic jam. So I'm going to call
Is that
Father Mark Callahan, Diana Lozano, Javen or Haven Allen, Jamie Cusick, Amali Nali Ramirez, Adam S., Deboa Wright, Jovan Houston, and Julian Alexander Makara. Good morning. Please remind us of the name you signed up under, the items you'd like to speak to.
Yes, good morning. This is general public comment, and my name is Father Mark Callahan, and I'm with Clergy of Lady United for Economic Justice. This whole priest, I live in District 1, And our diocese is headquartered in District 14, Echo Park, with 25 parishes covering every council district. Our main tenet is to strive for justice and peace among all people and respect the dignity of every human being. For LA to be a bright beacon for the Olympics and ever after, you need to ensure that those behind the scenes who will make it shine, the hardworking service workers in hotels, at the airport, and restaurants, have the respect and dignity that includes the wage that they can live on. Largely due to your delay, full-time workers have missed out on an average of over $40,000 since last July, often the difference between staying housing and evicted. You've heard
There's a purple shirt. Oh, look at them. They're all holding their signs. Oh. Look at the theater, guys. Oh, the theater. Oh, the theater. Look at the theater. So this is why we didn't go in today.
Getting ahead of myself. Next speaker, please. Good morning.
My spidey senses were tingling about this meeting. And I see exactly why. Last time when we went live on X, did you see how there was nobody in the council chambers except for the presentation? We have seen that these people are part of the presentation.
Extra time for the translation.
And of course, she's wearing the shirt with the theatrics. The theater group. How amazing, guys. Isn't it so amazing that all these people knew to show up at the same time? It's almost like somebody invited them. That's what they're trying to make the city council look like it's a public participation. Like there's public participation. All of those people were called in as camouflage for corruption. Camouflage for corruption. Using the public as camouflage for corruption.
Yeah, a year ago there was a policy introduced for the fixing of wages for tourists.
That's great.
Esta demora nos ha afectado terriblemente a cada una de las familias, a cada uno de los trabajadores que trabajamos para el turismo.
Yes, and this delay has affected us terribly for all us workers who work, for the families of all us workers who work in tourism and hotels.
Los costos de la vida son muy altos.
Cost of living is very high.
Yes, it is.
Desgraciadamente, no solamente ha afectado a las familias de una manera económica, sino también emocional.
And has unfortunately affected our families, not just economically, but also emotionally.
Por los altos costos de la vida, la gente, nosotros los padres, nosotros los trabajadores,
Camouflage.
emocional.
And because of the high cost of living, the parents who are kids and our family members, we are suffering high emotional damage. Thank you very much. Next speaker, please. Kevin.
Using the public as camouflage for corruption.
Which name did you sign up under? Because I don't think I called any of your fake names. Which one was it?
Good morning, Mr. City Attorney. I heard an anonymous person called me Jamie Cusick, and that is my name, Jamie Cusick, Mr. City Attorney. Please verify the name. Second is I would like to speak on the agenda item 25, 26, 27.
I love it.
General public comment continue 27. So you'll have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with the item. Thank you very much, our interpreter and city attorney. First of all, it's about the 25 unsolved murder.
Why is it adult
City attorney,
content?
as you already know, I am an illegal immigrant. So
It's not
I
adult
need to
content.
see for the safety is for my American dream. I want to achieve my American dream. However, Mr. City Attorney, if I continue to see unsolved murder in city of Los Angeles, Mr. City Attorney, how can I achieve my American dream the same way I do? If I continue to be attacked, to be killed, to be raped, and then I continue to see unsolved crime on the agenda, Mr. City Attorney, can you tell me how can I pursue my life, liberty,
He's doing so good.
龙源起，阳山北望。
Today, his shirt is a Star of David. What do we have here? Cool. Somebody protesting. Oh, there's Spindler. Oh, flipping off the camera. How funny. So there's Spindler wearing a very nice shirt. We have this guy wearing a very nice shirt. This guy wearing a very nice shirt. This guy wearing it. They're not wearing red, as you can see. They're all waving their hands around.
So, next item, it'll be item number 27. Item 27. 伦敦玛丽莲每天必告诉妈妈莫斯科的腹肌，爱上牛肉面疙瘩，各种颜色的皮肤，各种颜色的头发，嘴里念着开始说着流行中国话，多少年无理英文发音和文法，这几年换着他们卷着舌头学屏上事物的变化，平平仄仄平平仄，仄仄平平仄仄平，好通变成中国人，好纠变成中国话。
Wow.
板凳长，板凳跟板的板凳上，板凳不让扁担，板的板凳上，板凳偏要扁担，板凳上，板凳偏偏不让扁担，板凳板凳上，到底板凳宽，板凳长，哥哥弟弟往前坐，和尚坐着一只鹅，河水流着一条河，哥哥说过白的鹅，弟弟说白白的鹅，鹅要过河，鹅要过河，不知知道鹅过河还是鹅渡河。全世界都在
Dancing.
学中国话，恐怖子的话越来越国际化，全世界都在
Dancing.
中国话。
Look at them go, guys. Look at the buzz, buzz, buzz. I love it.
有颜色的那看起来都干怕，不恋爱的问方，拿着父亲对着电吉他，各种颜色的披风，各种颜色的头发，嘴里念着开始说几个全中国话，多少年我们苦练英文发音和文法，这几年换他们卷着舌头学，遇上句首的变化，平平仄仄平平仄，仄仄平平仄。
Fantastic.
中国人好优，这是中国话，有只手还想走路，上街打车又买饭，买了豆，炸了醋，回头看
We have the invited public, and then you see off camera the real public that showed up on their own accord. Oh, the gadflies, clearly. This is crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 rows of invited public. Eight rows of invited public, man. 8 full rows.
Good morning. You could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Jovan Houston, General, Executive Board Member at LAX,
Where is my X?
representing 1,000 plus more airport workers. I have been coming down here to City Council.
So I told you red and purple. Didn't I say that? Oh my gosh, how crazy.
To pass the motion
How
for a living
crazy.
wage. Airport workers like myself struggle daily. As we know, now the report is finally out, and it's time for you guys to make a decision. Airport workers need this. We have bills, we have rent, we're getting priced out of the homes that we live in. The economy is booming now. The city of Los Angeles is booming now. It's a tourism place. Why not support airport workers? Why not give them the living wage that they deserve? Thank you.
Next speaker, please. Good morning. You could please remind us of the name you signed up under and the items you'd like to speak to.
Good morning. My name is Maynay Ramirez. General public comment on Article 19.
You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Hi, good morning. My name is Maynay Ramirez, and I work at McDonald's here in Los Angeles. I'm here to ask you to put Article 19, Bill 59 and 2 on your agenda for the next meeting so that we can ensure that every fast food worker knows their rights. For too long, my colleagues and I have been uninformed of our rights, and my job will deal with several safety issues. The walk-in places are dangerous, slippery, people falling and getting locked inside. Improper use of equipment. We also deal with angry customers who threaten us with bodily harm just for doing our jobs, and our immediate supervisors ignore said threats. We often have to climb the shelves to reach the top items, risking our safety. We don't have proper equipment.
Amazing.
For the longest time, I didn't know that I could do something about these issues. It was only after I was informed of our rights that I learned that I had options to ensure my safety. Unfortunately, many of my colleagues at my workplace don't know their rights, and many thousands of fast food workers as well.
Your time has expired. Thank you. I'm going to call a few, as our next speaker is coming up, before he begins, I'm going to call a few more names. I'm going to call a few more names now, please. I appreciate the applause, but it's delaying our meeting. Let's not do that, please, if we can, because I want to call more names. I want you to hear your name when you're called.
Wow.
Wait.
This is still a violation of the Constitution, Boo Boo.
Reverend Frank Wolf, Mark Gaynor, Laura Esquivel, Julieta Garcia, Angela White, and Mr. City Attorney, you previously advised at a previous meeting that those who sign up under multiple fake names are inherently disruptive meetings. So I would like to note that someone named Shaniqua signed up, and that is usually one of the fake names used by.
Why are you discriminating against someone's name?
So if there is someone by that name, you're welcome to come up. If there is not, that indicates to me that he has signed up under multiple fake names yet again after being warned. Okay, next speaker, please. Mr. Herman, sit down and be quiet.
Oh, Herman's in there too.
General comment. Please feel 1 minute delay. Good morning, Honorable Chief. We need an emergency response now. This is life-threatening. Heat, drugs, abuse, unemployment, rents. Allow us to aid you. I sent you all a plan yesterday. We've created a wellness program, wellness forum, community collaboration, and art. As a nonprofit organization, my own experience over 2 decades, community, academic, and public service, not including the sector staff, allow us to aid. We are an organization that understands the legal and operational structure needed for collecting groups, allowing for effective allocation of resources, community galvanizing. Allow us to aid. Your offices, mayor, city clerk, all receive my report. Allow us to ensure that resources
Put the snake.
effectively allocated to the planning of our city, sewer issues, and the upcoming Olympics. God bless you. Thank you. Next speaker, please. Please remind us of the name you signed up under. You'd like to speak to.
Yes, I'm David Allen. I had a general comment.
Okay, 1 minute. Go ahead.
Okay, great. So I was here to talk about the trade, travel, and tourism in regards to the BID and Hollywood Entertainment District. I think that it's very important to bring recognition to the individuals who are business owners and property owners who still want to contribute back into their economy and their society, especially right now when they're.
Why is it adult content? I don't understand why it's.
Very good character for individuals and their neighbors who want to contribute back to their area. Of course, Hollywood District is one of the core tourist spots of Los Angeles, and I think that it would very much better all of our economy to really put the betterment of that location on the agenda of the political side.
Thank you very much. Next speaker, please.
Why is this seen as. Why is there a content warning on this?
Reporting, if you could please remind us of the name you signed up under. I don't know what to speak to.
Comentario público y necesito traductor, por favor.
General public comment. Please, 1 minute. Go ahead.
Mi nombre es Laura Esquivel.
My name is Laura Esquivel.
He trabajado trabajado en el aeropuerto de Los Ángeles por 22 años y soy miembro de USWW.
Yes, I've worked in LA
What? That's
for over
crazy.
22 years, and I'm a member of USWW.
Yo estoy aquí luchando por un sueldo digno y seguro médico accesible para los trabajadores del aeropuerto y los hoteles.
Yes, I'm here fighting for a livable wage and for health care for the workers in the tourist industry as well as the airport.
Ya que el costo de
I don't know why
vivir en
it's
Los Ángeles
listing it as
cada día
adult
más alto.
content. That's so weird.
Seeing that cost of living in Los Angeles gets higher and higher every day,
Simplemente no alcanza con un empleo en el aeropuerto.
and it is simply not enough with just having a job at the airport.
This is crazy.
Mi familia y yo ahorita vivimos de cheque a cheque.
And my family and I are living check to check.
En realidad estamos en una emergencia de perder la vivienda.
And honestly, we are at risk of losing our place as well.
El reporte público confirma que nosotros los trabajadores
And the public report.
This looks like censorship to me, guys.
llevamos más de 500
Look at how
días
this
viviendo.
is. Hold on.
Have more than 500 days of paying.
De los trabajadores del aeropuerto necesitamos un aumento
Can you see
y un
this?
cuidado de
X.
salud accesible.
That us airport workers
Look at
need,
this.
a livable wage or a raise.
What?
And
It's just a picture of the council. Why is it hidden as adult content?
we have waited for more than 500 days.
That's
and we cannot
crazy.
go
Why?
live one day more.
Necesitamos que los concejales pongan esto en la nómina y lo debatan
This
ahora
is
mismo.
censorship, guys.
We need
Come
a
on.
council member
That's
to
crazy.
put
All
this
right.
on the agenda and
I'm gonna
debate
close
it
that.
right now.
What in the
Thank you very much.
land?
Next speaker, please.
Multiple big names. Me. Yeah, but you're disrupting the meeting by breaking quorum and all kinds of things.
Items you'd like to speak to? Yes, Mark Nader, member of Democratic Socialists of America, Los Angeles, General Public Comment. Thank you. 1 minute, go ahead. Thank you. 55% of Angelinos are rent burdened currently, and the rate at which the wages are increasing is not enough to keep up with that. That's leading to displacement, it's leading to overcrowding in their housing, and the kind of work that tourism workers have to do does not provide them with the financial security that they need to be able to retire well.
This is crazy to me.
Provide them with the security to make sure that the challenges that they're faced with in their work, the sort of physical toll that they put on them, will allow them to be treated with dignity by their employers. The industries that they work in generate massive revenues, and the workers that generate that deserve a fair share. Thank you.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Good morning. If you could please remind us of the name you signed up under the item you'd like to speak to.
Yes, my name is Reverend Frank Wolf. I'm here with Justice and one speaker.
This is crazy. They're filling up all of the comment time.
I live in District 8. I serve the Echo Park United Methodist Church in District 13, and I serve La Plaza United Methodist Church in District 14. I'm here today because during the 8 years that I served in Echo Park, I have found that the neighborhood is changing, and more people are finding it impossible to be able to continue to live and work both in central Los Angeles because of the cost of living. And because of this, people are moving out of the city. They're moving away and having to travel long distances in order to be able to work. So I'm here today saying that now the city legislative report has been brought in. It's time for us to move forward on a living wage for tourism workers and workers at the airport. It's time for us to.
This is so they could say, we had a public hearing. We did. Don't call us out for our constitutional violations. That means we're illegitimate.
Thank you. Next speaker.
Yes, you are illegitimate.
Good morning. If you could
Buen
please
día, estoy aquí para hacer un comentario público y voy a necesitar traductor, por favor.
This is ridiculous.
Hello,
Is this even on live anymore?
Mi nombre es Julieta García.
Completely different person. Oh, there. Another purple shirt. It's red and purple. Nuri's favorite colors. The Wicked Witch of the West is still pulling strings from behind. Her and the wizard get down.
Wait.
Yeah, let the translator take up more time. Yes. Regardless, these people do have a right to speak, but they weren't coming here for their own regard. This isn't their own public comment time. They were called in by the council to come and talk specifically on general for some reason. It's very interesting to me. It's like, what? Have them talk during the presentation. It makes no sense to have them talk during general public comment. It's just obviously a scam. Obviously a scam.
Para que te pongas la mano en la conciencia y nos puedan apoyar con este proyecto de ley para que dejemos de sufrir atropellos por parte de nuestros empleadores y así poder ir a nuestros lugares de trabajo seguros y confiables.
Thank you. Next speaker, please. Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the item. 1 minute for general comment. And Mr. Herman, which name did you sign up under? Okay, so then I'm going to again point out to the record that Mr. Herman has used multiple fake names to sign up. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let you speak, but you're warned again that multiple fake names will be considered. Be quiet. Be quiet. Stop talking.
Talking to
Okay,
Spindler.
I'm sorry. Mr. Herman is now disrupting
Oh,
my ability
Herman.
to provide instructions. So he's ordered removed from the chambers pursuant to Rule 12. Mr. Herman, leave the
Rule
chambers.
12.
You are excluded. You're excluded from the chambers. Have a good day.
Who could have called that?
Have a good day. You're ordered excluded from the chambers pursuant to Rule 12. Leave. 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 You're continuing to delay the meeting and disrupt the work of this council. Leave the chambers immediately. All right. I'm going to call some more names. Andrew Gravener, Donald
They pulled a
Garland,
Rule 12.
Dexter O'Connell, Mid-City Neighborhood
Herman
Council,
is excluded.
and Fiddler. For the record, Mr. Herman is continuing to disrupt the meeting by shouting out. So, Mr. Herman, please leave expeditiously. Because I ordered you to leave. I don't care. You've been ordered to leave and you're continuing to disrupt the meeting.
Mr. Herman,
Leave.
you were warned during the presentations for disrupting the presentations. You also continued to speak while the council president was trying to give instructions during your public comment. I could not hear the council president.
Yes, you could. You flippin'. It's a booming microphone.
Wait just a second. You're just going to have to wait for a second, Mr. Gravener. I apologize, but we have to remove Mr. Herman from the chamber.
Oh
Okay, for
my
the record, Mr.
gosh.
Herman is yelling from at the top of his lungs, continuing to disrupt this meeting.
Yeah, because
yelling
you worked
from.
him up. You violated his rights. Of course he's going to be
Mr.
mad.
Herman, leave the chambers
Ugh.
immediately. Okay, he's outside the door, and I can still hear his voice.
Yeah, because you're crazy, because you're hearing things.
All items, general comments. Good morning. You have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Thank you for your patience. Go ahead.
All right, so we have a motion from De Leon and Blumenfield. From De Leon, you shouldn't have anything on the agenda. I don't know where the council is, so I'm not really sure I'm giving comment to the council since they're not here.
You don't have the ability to make quorum calls. It's the agenda.
Yeah, well, actually, we do have the ability.
So I'm not really sure I'm getting my ability to address the council here. So we have.
Thank you,
24,
Adam.
which is Kevin De
Very
Leon's
smart.
motion. No on that. He shouldn't have anything on the agenda. He needs to resign, and he's going to lose re-election. We have 25. That's the reward offer. Reward money for snitches. From something that happened in 2020. You're never going to find the person. It was 4 years ago. How are you really think you're going to find someone who did something 4 years ago? Even had work, it's been like 7, 8, 15 years. You're never finding the person. So it's been like a year or two. You're never going to find them. And we don't need to give reward money for snitches. Same with 26. And let's see. We have item 28. That's lighting up City Hall from Soto Martinez. We don't need more money for lighting up City Hall. At least this time you're lighting it up in advance, or you're paying in advance, like usually we just pay in the past. We have, let's see. Let's go to general comments.
Okay, you have 1 minute.
So today, the council is going to, the Public Safety Committee is going to consider another motion to, try to criminalize protesting anti-genocide, or protest genocide and protest, illegal like that. And keep claiming you're fighting anti-Semitism, but no, you're fighting anti-Zionism and genocide stuff. If you want as far as fighting anti-Semitism, today the council approved another donation of a dog from a kennel named after the bunker that Adolf Hitler hid in at the end of World War II to avoid being captured by the Allied forces. Yeah, that's what you approved today, a donation from that firm. So why do you keep doing that? You claim you're fighting anti-Semitism. Why are you getting a dog from a kennel named after Hitler's bunker?
Thank you, Nick Speaker. Good morning. You can please remind us of the name you signed up under and the item you'd like to speak to.
I signed up under Vincent Neighborhood Council. I'm here representing the Certified Neighborhood Council.
They need 3 minutes.
Community impact statement on items.
Or like 5 minutes, I think.
Open when I signed up to comment, and I would appreciate it if you would indulge me as I am taking time away from a family member to represent my community.
So I understand in your community impact statement was received. It was not open for public comment, but out of respect for your work with neighborhood council, we can advise this between board and committee.
Thank you, Council President. I would also like to start out by thanking Council members Hutt, Hart, and Rodriguez for voting no on item 3, and especially Council Member Rodriguez for being a consistent and outspoken advocate for overburdened Angelino. The Vincent Neighborhood Council proposes, the Vincent Neighborhood Council opposes the proposed sewer service rate hike. The proposed new rate will be an increase of $700 million over the next 4 years, doubling current customer rates and beginning with a 22% increase in October 2024. This would put an inordinate burden on the strained budget of Angelinos that are already struggling under unprecedented housing costs and high inflation.
This is crazy.
Required costs on the most vulnerable of us will lead to an expansion in our already nearly insurmountable.
Where is
homeless rate.
my...
Furthermore, due to critical issues
There it is.
not being addressed, such as the need to rescope McMansion tear down and not enforcing, there's no enforcement on people tie-ins, the cost burden is being inordinately
This is
put on
crazy.
the back of those that are
You
less
know.
fortunate. The lack of
bypass the required fairness and due process has occurred. Under the guise of routine customer relations notices, an unjust and virtually unopposed preliminary approval of the increase has happened, and now an actual approval has happened. In fact, the Office of Political Accountability and Ratepayer Advocate is not permitted to review the proposed annotated rate increases. What's the point of a public ratepayer advocate who is not permitted to evaluate proposals which may negatively impact Angelenos? The only analysis Angelenos received is a whitewashed public relations version promoted by the revenue beneficiaries themselves.
How great.
Our public tax dollars are ironically paying other Los Angeles City staff who are promoting the increase.
And look at that, how there's no one in the council halls anymore, except for regular gadflies as per usual. Where's the public? Where'd they go? It's suddenly very quiet in there with just the gadflies and the council. They get a little bit of taste of medicine. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. That's not my water. Where did my water bottle go? Oh, here.
There are 2 FBI investigations raised an indictment for misuse of public funds to ratepayers blindly open our wallets for an increase. Before LAPWP.
This is someone who most likely came on their own accord. They got something important to say. Municipal admin surcharge fee. What is item 3?
Denied access to relevant financial information and a level playing field in which to review, analyze.
Oh, she was with the neighborhood council. An ordinance.
The way this has been presented
Sewer charge.
and did guarantee the adoption of this controversial rate increase by this government monopoly utility.
This is the council she's with, the neighborhood council. They're against it. Did it get voted on? Oh no. Yeah, it already got voted on, boo boo. You see, they didn't. They might have heard that. Let me see.
And I'd like to thank those of you that stayed in your seats and pretended to listen. It's the bare minimum that you can do for those of us that are trying to represent our city.
Oh, poor lady.
Guarantee attention. So you can sit in your seats and pay attention.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, bitch. Hell yeah.
Just for clarity, because I think some people have misunderstood it, the sewer charge rate increase actually has nothing to do with Department of Water and Power. The Bureau of Sanitation increase is just.
You're not supposed to make comment on comments. You're not supposed to make comment on comments. Bro. Bro, dude.
Good morning. Remind us of the
Effer.
name you signed up under any items you'd like to speak to.
He's so pissed.
General public comment.
Thank you. 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you very much. I want to first extend an invitation to the council members who voted no on item 17 to Rosh Hashanah at my house. I am a good cook. You will be fed well. To those who voted yes on item 17, who just asked you if it was 1488 kennels, and he said it was because he started breeding dogs on January 4th, 1988, or if it was James Crow Kennels because that was his favorite uncle's name, would you still have accepted the Nazi dog? It's really, really unfortunate that folks are out here talking about protecting the Jewish community and not standing up for their Jewish brothers and sisters in Los Angeles who are understandably worried when a name closely associated with the Holocaust is the name on the kennel that the police dogs are donated from. Please be more careful with that.
Oh shit!
Thank you.
The kennel.
Next speaker. Good morning. We have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. Please begin with yes. So you're going to vote it down as I want to get kicked out. For one, fuck number one of the asshole. $20 million.
Was that item 17? Was that what he was talking on?
And her fraudulent housing. Nobody's going to be able to afford this shit. Look at this panorama view apartment.
A non-agenda item.
What is that? Oh, that's one of the council members' ankle bracelets. Oh, okay, please ignore that. We have the panorama view apartment
a certified American fucking shithole. I wouldn't put $1 into that project. How about you? I don't drive through this here. Yes. Now we get to number 22. For that little Tortuga, Imelda Chinchilla Padilla. On Van Nuys Boulevard again, the health fair. If you want to be healthy, stay away from Van Nuys. Stay away from that fucking shithole. Then you will walk over the feces and the urine and the speed, and they won't fall up in your leg and bite you and cause you illness. Ew. Yes. Oh, and thank you, unelected one, for walking in front of me and interrupting me. Now we get to number 23. Burp and Boyle doing a good job. Yes, tagging removal through December. Very good, Bob. Your fucking district is looking a lot better. And I have good news, people. I have withdrawn my public motion to change the name of Tampa Avenue to Drug Addict Avenue because I'm starting to clean it up. Good stuff it, benefiting your life. And number 24, here we go. It's time for Kevin. White removal. Yes. The entire CD14 is a white.
Wow.
Now, hopefully when Kevin gets reelected, and our latest polling, sorry, unit will show Kevin up as 5 points. Once he gets reelected, Kevin, you can bulldoze the entire CD14 and redevelop it.
How funny.
Let's get my hand. That was Weezar's dream. Very good. Yeah.
Weezar's
Kevin
dream.
is simply continuing the Weezar agenda, secretly and covertly and quiet. That's why
Oh.
he was in that meeting with Nuri. He was going to tell Nuri of his plans, and then it got recorded. Yes. Again, shitholes will never change. And then CD7 at 25.
Oh, he's chewing his gum past.
Was murdered.
He's pissed.
Well, look at the shithole he was murdered in. Do you think it would be Brentwood? No. We don't support this reward. General comment. A general comment. Well, according to the ACLU there, Armenian goat herder, you are not required to sign up to speak at this meeting at all. So if you're not required to speak, required to sign up to speak, then how can you be disrupting the meeting for signing up to speak?
Yup.
Show me there, Pumpkinhead. Show me a law that says if you sign up more than one speaker card at a meeting, it's a disruption. You show me the key. I have it right here. No shit. Yes, it's called the United States of America. This is the LA City Council, where they charge the city council with 55 counts of conspiracy and obstruction. From the 2024, do you understand? Yes, but you'll sit in those chairs. And remember, current Price has to start ratting some of you out. Because
Excellent.
he's going to spend the rest of his life as state president. He doesn't want to do that. Fuck you, Krikorian, you piece of shit.
Time is expired. All right, we have no more speakers here in the council chambers, so let's go next to the phone. We'll take our first caller.
Caller, which items would you like to speak to?
It's not me.
This is Richard Serrano, General Public Comment.
Good afternoon. You have 1 minute. Go ahead.
The hypocrisy of Monica Rodriguez getting that award when she was defund the police in 2020. To get that recognition, shout out, like I said, a big tongue, like a serpent. All the city council people, you guys wasted the city's time. Nobody, and you guys were all on TV today, nobody was paying attention to anyone in the chamber today. So if you're going to do that, then maybe $240,000 is way overpaid for people that can do it for a lot less and really do care. Smokers, again, thank you for the support. It's not about me, it's about the city of LA. Get some people in there that really want to care, not the people. Monica Rodriguez, Kokori, you guys just got the light rail going over there. Tell me what it.
Fired. Thank you. Next caller, please.
Caller, which items would you like to speak to?
Yes, good morning, good morning. All items and public
It's all the regulars.
comment, please.
We have 3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general public comment. The items.
Thank you, sir. Candido Maris, who supports those laborers who were there today, and Mr. Zakorian, please, they have a right to fight for those that support them. If they were union members, you would let them for 50 minutes, please. All right, let's talk about 23. Mr. Blumenthal, bravo. Let's get rid of that graffiti, but let's remember the tire graffiti is also prevalent. So if we're going to do one type of graffiti, let's get rid of all of the
This guy
graffiti in our
loves the
city.
council.
Let's move to item 25 and 26, rewards. You know, I get tired of hearing these little crybabies at City Hall talk about how these rewards never, ever are settled. You know what? It doesn't matter if it's 1 year, 10 years. Murder is murder, and you have to pursue it till you find who it was. That, and I know this better than anybody. You know, it's painful, but when it happens, it happens.
What?
And so, please, let's extend those rewards. And, you know, up in Porter Ranch this week, I want to thank John Lee because the police department showed up when all these kids showed up from all over the city. And those police officers were in danger. And the crowd was angry with the police just because they gave an individual a ticket. So thank you, Mr. Lee, and thank the police department for doing a wonderful job on Saturday up in Porter Ranch. Item 28. Item 28, that is the lighting of City Hall for Mexican Independence Day. Is that correct, sir?
They're not listening?
Caller, are you still there?
Yes, I'm still here. 28. 28. 28.
Yes, go ahead.
All right, 28, I believe, is Mexican Independence Day. To all those workers who were there today, most of them look like they were Latinos.
Oh, we've got
You want
Bloomingfield
independence,
taking
educate
over.
yourself. Don't depend on your politicians. Your politicians
And
need
his
to
boyfriend.
be re-elected. Improve your life. Become an entrepreneur. If you do whatever it is to educate yourself. If you look at the Korean community, the Chinese community, what
How
do
many
they
people
do?
are even
They
watching
don't
this thing?
depend on their
200?
politicians. They depend on themselves and their community. Let's go to public comment.
We have 1 minute. Go ahead.
Thank you. Mr. Hernandez, bravo to you, my little angel in heaven and here on earth, for what you do by bringing forth all
My little angel in heaven and here on earth. That's so funny.
Never give up on a family member because
How funny, y'all.
I can't remember his
What?
name, but he got a master's and he's got a connection to his family. And that's what programs like you bring out to show the rest of the city that they're there and that there is a possibility to be drugged. There's possibility to be, alcohol. I just wish smoking stand would have been one of these types that would come in and help improve this city instead of being a bunch of perverts and predators. So smoking stand,
What?
get on board and let's start helping this city. Thank you.
Turning against each other. That's what they want.
Caller, which items would you like to speak to?
Oh, yeah, no, this is Hurdy for the Gertie. I'm Smoking Camp viewer. I want to talk on all open items and general public comment as well.
3 minutes for the items and 1 minute for general. Please begin with the items. Go ahead.
Okay, they were talking about the rewards for murders for the past, decades or whatever. How about you all solve the murder of Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls? Yeah, there's a reward right there. Have them release that reward because they all Las Vegas this year has solved the murder of Tupac Shakur. So LAPD should now be solving the murder of Notorious B.I.G., Biggie Smalls. There's a reward. There's a big fat reward right there. Yeah.
That's
and then,
great.
Now we can go down to
Been on an hour and 36.
Okay, we have 1 minute.
I like this
yeah,
thing.
so now is general public comment. And again, we were talking about it on Smoking PM last week, and we want the DEI sound guy to be the new council president for
for the LA City Council. So the DEI sound guy should now be the new city council president for the Los Angeles City Council, because everyone else is either corrupt, racist.
Yeah, the sound guy's the best guy. He
taking
really is.
other ethic charges. John Lee, for accepting gifts when he wasn't supposed to. Other people are not listening to public comment. Other people are laughing, eating at their desk. Other people are in the back doing, I don't know what they're doing, but not paying attention to us. So they should be subject to Council Rule 7 and Council Rule 12 for future meetings, because they're going to attacking the people that you work for, not the people who don't work for you. The people.
Your time has expired. Next caller.
The host would like you to you are unmuted.
Hello, can you hear me?
We can hear you. Which items would you like to speak to?
General public comment, please.
Okay, go ahead. You have 1 minute.
Thank you. The Los Angeles City Council, in regard to the regular 10 a.m. meeting on September 4th, 2024. The Los Angeles City Council must engage in fair and open meetings as mandated by the Brown Act. Essentially, the Brown Act is reinforcement for the law of the land, the U.S. Constitution. By breaking quorum during this meeting and conducting public comment, the Los Angeles City Council denied a fair public hearing to the members of the public who spoke during that period. If these meetings' public comment period for the items listed for public hearing are conducted without quorum, they are not true public hearings. If these meetings are not true public hearings, then the business conducted was illegitimate and illegally voted on during the September 4th, 2024 regular 10 a.m. Los Angeles City Council meeting. Now, you cannot tell the public they can't call out on quorum. If quorum is not held, it's the public's responsibility to call that out. You do not have any right to exclude. Excuse me, did you mute me?
Caller, which items would you like to speak to?
Oh, they fucking muted me,
Caller, you are
assholes.
muted. Press star two.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Assholes. Did I what happened to my oh. What happened? We got it! We got it in. You guys are so fucking shady, dude. That's public comment for the day, y'all. So we're gonna close it out. That was fantastic. Very exciting stuff, guys. Starting with the phone not working, finishing off with drama. We love it here in the theater. Drama in the theater. Buzz, buzz, buzz. So thank you for watching. Follow on Gadfly Herald Substack. We will be writing an article about today. And we will also be posting about this on X. Gadfly Herald is the handle. You know it. Gadfly Herald for my fellow Gadflies. Thank you very much. Have a great day. Bye.